On a cool Sunday morning, the streets were quiet, and the sound of engines echoed faintly in the distance. Adam stood outside his garage, staring at two motorcycles parked side by side. On his left was the Suzuki GSX-R600, and on his right, the Suzuki GSX-R750. Both wore the iconic Suzuki blue. Both looked aggressive, and both promised an adrenaline-filled ride. But for Adam, this wasn't just about choosing a motorcycle. It was about deciding which one fit his spirit better. The lighter, sharper 600 or the more powerful, balanced 750. He threw on his helmet and first swung a leg over the GSX-R600. The moment he pressed the ignition, the engine came alive with a crisp note. The GSX-R600 had a reputation for being a purebred, Supersport machine, built to rev high and deliver thrills at the top of the power band. As he rolled out of the driveway, the bike felt light, nimble, and razor-sharp in its handling. Every turn of the handlebar felt immediate. Every input translated perfectly onto the road. Riding through the winding streets, Adam could feel how the GSX-R600 was almost begging to be pushed harder. At higher RPMs, the bike screamed with excitement, rewarding him with exhilarating acceleration. This wasn't a motorcycle that gave everything away easily. You had to work for it, rev it high, and stay committed. And in return, it gave you a taste of what it was like to ride, a machine designed with the racetrack in mind. But after a while, Adam switched over to the GSX-R750. Sitting on it, he immediately felt the difference. The ergonomics were similar, but the engine tone was deeper, more confident. The GSX-R750 was often called the perfect middle ground between a 600 and a 1000cc superbike, and within minutes of riding, Adam understood why. The 750 delivered power more effortlessly. He didn't have to rev it to the sky to unlock its potential. The torque was there early, pulling him forward with authority even at lower RPMs. It still had the nimbleness of the 600, but with extra muscle to make overtaking, corner exits, and highway rides smoother and more thrilling. On the open road, twisting the throttle sent a surge of acceleration that made Adam's heart race. It was fast, but not overwhelming. Controlled power, accessible for both spirited street riding and longer weekend trips. As he parked both bikes by the roadside, Adam reflected on what made each one special. The GSX-R600 was like a dance partner, light, precise, and demanding. It rewarded skill and commitment, perfect for riders who wanted to sharpen their abilities and enjoy the pure essence of a supersport. On the other hand, the GSX-R750 was the versatile warrior, powerful enough to thrill, but balanced enough to live with every day. It was the sweet spot, offering a taste of superbike excitement without being as intimidating as a full 1000cc machine. Adam, if you craved razor-sharp precision, track-inspired performance, and loved working the throttle, the GSX-R600 was your machine.